All right, guys, today we are going to install a set of K&M Manufacturing IH86 88 series mirrors. These are the mirrors that you can mount on your older tractor. These tractors did not come from the factory with outside mirrors that I'm aware. They had that little mirror inside the cab to look behind you. If anybody wants to know why I'm doing it, I think I covered that in previous videos. But all right, so K&M Manufacturing, same company that made the step kit for the 986. I'm very happy with that kit. Money well spent. We're going to see how their mirrors are. So, see how that is. All right, all the information on the box. So, they give you a bracket here, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to end up drilling 3 holes in the post of the tractor. So, that's this side. You're going to drill 3 holes, and once they're drilled, they give you, I think it was 11/30 seconds they want. No, drill 3 17/64 holes, and then in the hardware bag, oh, and I opened it. They give you self-tapping screws, so we got to be careful with those as we put those in. You'll have 3 self-tappers to mount the bracket to the cab of the tractor. Then you have an arm here. It's a 2-piece. You have your arm, then you have a little set screw out there, and then you have this thing here. Get this one-handed here that telescopes that you can set where you want your mirror. Then in this box with the glass, you have your actual mirror. So we will get into this video. I'll do a step-by-step in case anybody decides they want to do this. I'm just going to do one mirror because it's going to be basically rinse and repeat for the other side. So, all right. So I need to get my drill, my bits, and should be everything. Let's take this over to the tractor, and I'm going to show you something that I saw that I didn't agree with the directions. All right, so coming over here to the 986, the directions tell you to mount this bracket 2.5 inches down from the top of the post. 2.5 inches down. I'm not going to follow that for my own personal preference here. From a guy who has bumped his head on many of tractor mirrors getting in and out, that's going to be no good. So I'm going to mount this. No, wait, how does this go? This got to go this way. There we go. That's how it goes. So you're going to be drilling 1, 2, and then 3. I don't know if that third one's going to work. Maybe 2 might be enough. See how this steel is here with this frame here they have for this door, the soft cab. Doesn't quite line up. I might be able to hit that hole there. Yeah, we might be able to. So I'm going to put this as high as I can get it. We're going to go right up against this plastic piece up here. And I still might be hitting my head where these steps are. Well, we can tweak it. Let's get the drill and get some holes cut through this steel. All right, we got our first hole drilled right there. I'm going to actually go get a bolt and install it. And then I have a pattern for the other 2 that I have to drill. Make it a little easier. Most of the guys watching my channel know for like self-tapping bolts and stuff, you want to really make sure you keep the drill straight and don't make it egg-shaped, or it's not going to work. And you don't want to over-tighten them, or else you'll end up stripping them out. Then you have to go get a metric size or start all over and drill another bigger size and go get the next size up. You guys know that, but maybe for some younger guys, I don't know. But and good drill bits, again, I say it all the time. Drill bits are one area where I won't cheap out on. I don't think I've used the 17/64 very often, so it was easy drilling. All right, so we got 1 bolt, and the bracket is where I think I want to put it. So what I'm going to do now, that bolt holding that bracket, it's pretty strong. I can almost hang off of it. So before I drill the other 2 holes, I want to get the mirror assembly and bolt it fast and see what it's going to look like. See if I'm going to hit my head. See if that's a good location. If not, then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to figure something out. But just to double check, we'll see how it looks. All right, so the lighting isn't the best in here, but you can see what we got happening here. I got it bolted on. Have it fastened down. So far, the only thing I don't like from K&M is the paint on the bracket. When I tightened up the bolts, the paint basically just stripped right off. I mean, it just fell off. It must not be baked on. Not sure. So I got to see where I'm gonna position it so I don't hit my head. Once the mirror's hanging on it, I want to have it in a spot that I can jump up and down without worrying about clunking my head. I just drilled the second hole in the front here, so let me put that bolt in to give it some more strength. All right, so bolts 2 and 3 are in. I have all, it was not an issue drilling that one, it went fine. So we got all 3 bolts in for the bracket. The arm is mounted and the down piece here is telescopic. Let me get up here so you can see better. If you put duals on or something, you can really extend these out far. I'm not going to, just because of the just having singles on. I loosen this. There's a big bolt that goes from the top to the bottom. I'd loosen it up. I'm going to tighten it back up. This has a breakaway. And if I can demonstrate it, I'm too close on the camera. Yeah. This has a breakaway if you hit a tree or something, and it's pretty stiff. And I'm not going to be able to do it one-handed, but it does click. So if you do hit a tree or hit anything, it won't break. It shouldn't break anything as far as the steel. It should flex out of the way, front or back. So next we're going to install the mirror itself on the arm here. All right, so this is the mirror itself. You can see has this little ball and socket design. You can basically position it any way once it's on the arm. You can get them pretty close to where you want them, and then it has this little piece that goes over, and then you just go through that bolt and tighten it up. So let me put this on, find a nice location for it, and then do some adjusting of the mirror itself. All right, so that's where today's project's going to come to an end. I'm sorry, K&M, I cannot endorse this product. No, I'm not happy with it. I'm going to have to modify it. I do not like how they have this set up. It's too long. It's way too long. And then that thing there telescopes another... You can almost have the mirror all the way out to there, which on an 86 series or an 88 series, even with duals on, these mirrors would be better if you had triples on or something like that, but it shakes too much. Let me see if I can let me crawl up here, show you the issue. A place to stand. Okay, get this in frame. So you see how much that shakes, and it's not the bracket. The bracket here is good. It's solid. It's shaking from where this bolt's here in this area. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to modify this. Yeah, it's still shaking. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see anything in this. That's ridiculous. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this bracket off that they had me install. Just going to pull it right off the tractor. And we're going to try these here. These 2 bolts here that mount, we're going to mount those directly to this post to make that a little more solid. That will bring it in at least 4 or 5 inches, bring it closer to the tractor, and you have less of a pivot point there. Yeah, that's no good. It's no good. Just there's too much hanging out the side here. I mean, I have this piece here is all the way in as far as it can go, that telescoping piece. Like I say, well, let me demonstrate it. Let me put it out all the way and show you. All right, so that's fully extended. That is just... it's an okay design. It's just for these models of tractor, it's just sticking out off the cab way too far. Even with duals on, I maybe not, maybe I could be wrong. I mean, So anyway, the game plan's gonna be, like I said, we're gonna take that bracket right off, mount the arm and everything directly to the cab, less of a pivot point, less chance to vibrate. It's not out as far. There's no I mean, we're talking that much there that we can eliminate. We'll see if that makes a difference. It's gonna involve probably drilling probably 2 holes. I can't use any of the holes I drilled, so now my tractor's going to be Swiss cheese. But if you ever, what you can do once it's mounted, if it works, the holes that I did drill, what you can do is just run the self tappers in, just so there's a bolt in the hole and not just a hole in your cab. But yeah, that's not really what I wanted. Great step kit, but the mirrors, at least for what I'm doing, my application, they just shake too much. And I don't think it matters what tractor you're going to put it on. It's going to be universal that it's going to vibrate too much. So we got to get less length of the mirror and less of a pivot, and should work. So anyway, we're going to end it there. The other side, the reason I was only going to do one side in this video, this side needs some modification. This, I don't know if that was on their factory or somebody welded that on. And you know what? What I might do, instead of undoing that side, instead of undoing everything over there, we'll let that one alone for a while. It's going to be a while till I get at it again. What I'm going to do is I have to cut this off. And then I'll take the mirror for this side, mount this mirror, and see if it's better. If it's better, then I know I can just do the same thing on the other side. So that'll be the game plan. So, all right, guys, it's a work in progress. Stay tuned. I'll do a part 2 and see if we can't make this a little bit better. So, just not happy with it. It shakes too much. Can't see anything. So, all right, I'll come back with you another day.